Hi, Neil Rare from EA Media here again. Wanted to bring up something that a lot of security people never think about, and that's user experience. We always think about risk and how to make sure that whatever solution we're dealing with or whichever company we're dealing with is as secure as possible. But we always forget about the user experience. And it's that lack of user experience that causes a lot of issues.
By the way, don't forget to click on subscribe when you're on our YouTube channel. That way you can help grow the EA Media community. Also, I've put a survey on both the YouTube channel and on the website, and I'd really appreciate it if you could answer a very quick, simple question. Well, it looks like Microsoft had the recommendation from the Consumer Reports pulled on a couple of their Surface laptops. The laptops performed well in lab testing, but a subscriber survey found that users were experiencing problems with freezing and startup issues. So, based on user experience, the recommendation was pulled. All aspects of a solution can impact a user's experience and result in a solution meeting or not meeting the requirements of a project. And security user experience is no different. Remember, security isn't just about making sure things are done correctly. They're also a feature in a product or solution and, as a result, need to be checked for user experience. Don't think so? Well, think of all the times that a user interacts with a security component. Whenever you start up a computer or use an application, don't you have to enter a username and password? When you started work for the company that employs you, didn't you have to have accesses set up for you? All of that is the user experience, and those examples are how a user experiences security. And there are other times when user experience comes into play with regards to security as well. Most of us have some sort of malware agent located on our computers or servers to protect against the most recent virus outbreak. While we may not directly interact with the malware protection, we definitely feel the impact if the agent affects the performance of the computer itself. What about password resets? Not only does the user have to have access to a computer, they will continuously have passwords having to be reset. It's one of the biggest ticket items for any help desk. Just think, "Hello, I forgot my password. Can you reset it for me? Thanks." Some companies have their password resets done by a password management software, but there's always the help desk there as a backup. So many security solutions impact the user experience. For all those examples that I just mentioned, you have an identity and access management solution which, if not put in place properly, will result in a poor user experience. The entire reason for single sign-on wasn't for security reasons. From a security point of view, you'd much rather have each system have a unique identifier and password. No, single sign-on, or SSO, was developed to cut costs at the help desk and to help people only have to remember one username and password. Hell, federation, which is the extension of single sign-on, but from company to company, and by the way, that's a simplified explanation, is to make it easier for the user to interact with cloud-based solutions. Identity and access management is primarily a user experience solution. The provisioning aspect is meant to speed up the ability to get a user access into a solution without manual intervention. Sure, there's a return on investment for both single sign-on and provisioning, but there's also a heavy user experience aspect. And don't think that a user experience ends just with a product or application. There's also the processes that the security organization puts into place that integrate with the development activities. Most project management processes, whether waterfall or agile, can and should involve the security team. So that involvement will mean dealing with a customer of the security team, and that means that there's a user experience. If a security team process is onerous, how long until the other teams in your IT department are complaining about involving the security team? No, whenever you put in a solution, you have to ensure that the user experience is solid. And security is a component of a solution's user experience, so it, too, also needs to be acceptable to the user. Otherwise, you'll have a revolt or, like Microsoft, get your recommendation pulled. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you like this video, try out some of these other videos, including these two I've highlighted, and don't forget to do the survey. I'm Neil Rarup with EA Media, and I hope this helps.